The play starts in the local tavern. The miller is entertaining the villagers by his usual boasting. This time he goes too far.
Did I tell you about the time?
Probably.
What?
Yes. You're always talking about something, huh?
Some of it might even be true.
Some.
Like the bits about how much money he's made out of us.
Friends.
No more money, you've got it all.
Friends?
Who's he speaking to?
It must be them.
We greet you, we're very pleased to meet you. We gather every Friday evening each week at 8. Study your employment, come join in our enjoyment. You'll always find us very welcoming, you'll be amazed. I should be the first to stand and welcome you, everyone to say. We are the most important person you meet in my way. Hello there, ease off now. Forgive us if we scoff now, but once again the local person is having a say. We're very happy, loves where honest faces be. All in us of that particular creed, Della creed. We find it alarming to have to be so charming. It's 'cause he says he'll pay the bill tonight, hate that to scream. It is a man in my position who wouldn't be so kind and good. On you one should make the evening go as it should. Oh sister, oh brother, why don't you pull the other? He thinks that we'd be lost without to know it. That's just great. We'd rather do without a shouting look. It's getting late with me. Have to wait till you get home. You're at another time. Yeah.
Tell you about the time? Oh, that's nothing. No, you just listen to this.
Here we go.
Go ahead. Scoff, you ignoramus. My daughter.
My daughter.
My daughter.
My daughter.
Is this about your daughter then?
Get on with it.
My daughter. You said that bit. Not only is my daughter the most beautiful young lady for miles round, not only is she the most intelligent person in the kingdom,
Apart from yourself.
apart from myself, but she can do something that no one else in the entire world can do. And do you know what that is?
I'm sure you're going to tell us, Dave.
I will. My daughter can spin straw into gold.
What?
Spin straw into gold. What do you say to that, Liz?
I'd like to see you do it.
Uncle, no.
You're mad.
Are you calling me a liar?
Nuh-uh.
It's true. I swear on my grandmother's beard.
Go on then, prove it.
I will.
You can't, you big turnip, because it can't be done. It's impossible.
I'll show you. Just wait and see.
Poor Ethel, having him for a father.
Poor Ethel indeed, but as we shall see, things were about to take an unexpected turn. Let me whisk you to the court of King Hooligan the Short. What can I tell you about it?
What do you mean you can't pay your taxes?
I can't, sir, on my wife's life.
Never mind all that. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to let you off your taxes.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
This year.
I understand, sire.
Next year you'll pay double.
Double, but...
Yes, so you better start saving now. Now be off with you whilst I'm still in a good mood.
You get the picture. King Hooligan was the most greedy, grasping, money-grabbing, great sneaking rogue there was. Why, Short? He never had enough money, that's why. Now it came to his attention that in his kingdom there was the daughter of a certain miller, and she could spin straw into gold. King Hooligan rubbed his hands together in glee.
Send for the miller! What are you waiting for? Well, I'm just like, sir. Silence, you grovelling grist grinder! Beg your pardon. I'll come straight to the point. What's this about your daughter? Can she or can't she? Can she or can't she what? Spin straw into gold. Yes, she can. I didn't hear, Miller. It's absolutely true. It would be dangerous to lie, weak Jan. Swear on my oath. Oath, you oath, not oath. So, it is true. Bring her here then. What, now?
Stop loafing around. You and your half-baked ideas, or you'll have a very hot cross king.
Now! Go and bring my son, Prince Gosbert. Gosbert, come here. I've got a job for you. Well, not a job exactly. Let me have a look at you, son. Yes. Stand up straight. Well, you have to do.
What is it, Dad?
King Dad to you, right?
Yes, you good.
I want you to marry someone. Who? Don't know her name. Miller's daughter.
Yeah.
She's rich.
Did you win the lottery or something?
Good as. She can spin straw into gold.
That's unusual.
Useful. That's what I call it. It'll make me very rich indeed.
But I'm the one who's marrying her.
And I'm the king. Might have to change that plan. Gosbert's not as daft as he looks.
Mounting you eyeball of Ethel and her gibbering wreck of a father.
Ethel, my son, Gosbert, Ethel. You two are going to get married. So it's no good looking at each other like that. Congratulations. Now, Ethel, I've got some straw. Good quality stuff. Thing is, I'd rather have gold. You can work in there. I think that went rather well, don't you? You can go now. Keep on with it. Listen, Gosbert, I was just saying about having to marry her. I'll marry her off to someone else.
Thank God and I'm mad at me, Father. Whatever did my father make such a foolish boast?
No time in this emptiness all alone. No speak of as these walls of stone.
I can.
Who are you?
Never mind about that. Now you sleep while I spin. By the way, if I do this for you, you must do something for me.
What?
I'll tell you tomorrow. You promise?
Yes.
Ethel found her eyes getting heavier and heavier. Then she slipped into a deep sleep. Into the
Midnight as I sleep, as the wind and the whirlwind fast. Now as the twilight closes in, leaving golden the night, my masters. Now can my dreaming begin, building a world where I shall be king of all. Still a little faster into the future, as the wind and the world slow down. And the dawn turns to the dark, as I would in a dream that haunts me. Destiny weaving
Came in with her breakfast.
Good morning, miss.
Good morning. Where am I? Alice. I had such a strange dream last night.
You really have done it. That's amazing.
Now I remember that funny little man.
What funny little man.
As Ethel explained to Albert, a funny thing happened to her. She fell in love, just like that. The same thing had happened to Albert. And he became the king.
There's not enough of it.
She was slacking.
If you don't do what I say, I will make you marry my son, and I think of even worse things for you to do.
Come, my dish has work to do. Once again, Ethel was in despair. Later that day, she had another visitor.
Well, you don't seem very happy.
I'm not.
Once again, Ethel told the strange little man her troubles.
No problem. I can do it, but you must keep your promise.
I will. What is it?
You must marry me.
You?
You promised.
I'd rather die than marry you.
That's just as well, because that's just what will happen to you. You have no choice. Well, what's it to be? Your answer? That's settled then. Right, well now, if you don't mind, I must get to work.
And just as before, Ethel fell asleep. And just as before, the little man went to work. In no time at all, the task was completed.
Is it done? My word it is. Will you look at that? I'm rich. You're a good girl, you know. You deserve a reward. I know. You shall marry the man of your choice. How about that? What have I said?
Try as she might, Ethel could not overcome her unhappiness. For a week she kept it up, and no one knew why. Each night she went to sleep sobbing. Each morning she woke up sighing and moaning and crying. Everyone was getting fed up with it. Then one day the moment she had been dreading came.
Hello, it's me.
I'm so unhappy.
That's a nice way to greet your husband to be. Well, you don't seem very pleased to see me. Charming.
I'm sorry.
That's better.
Why have you come?
Fix the happy day.
Happy day.
I thought in a month's time.
A month.
I'm beginning to think that girl's a bit simple. So, what do you think?
A month. Why?
Come now, don't be shy. And might I remind you, a promise is a promise, and you've promised.
I don't want to get married.
They all say that.
But I mean it.
You have no choice. Look, I'm not an unreasonable midget. How about this? I shall let you off if you can get my name before 1 month has passed.
You mean that?
I do, but no more argy-bargy. Agreed?
Agreed.
Swear?
Not allowed to. I know. I swear to keep my promise. What will happen if I don't?
Dreadful things you can't imagine.
Where to start I just don't know, but I need a method so maybe through the alphabet I ought to go. Could your name be Alf? Oh no, then I'll have to pass along.
what had happened, Ethel became gloomy again. Guessing the little man's name was about as impossible as spinning gold out of straw. She knew he would come back in a month's time. He looked the persistent type, and then she would have to marry him.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Something wrong?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
I can't.
Why not?
Because.
But of course she did.
So you see, I had to promise to marry him as payment. It's not him I want to marry. He's not the man I love.
Unless you can guess his name.
I'll come back, Albert. Please come back.
Once again, the wretched girl was all alone. Even Albert had deserted her.
But had Albert deserted her? Unbelievable as it might sound, he had set off to travel the world with his overnight bag. His journey took him through many a strange land, places with tigers and polar bears and kangaroos. As he went, he collected names and wrote them down in his filofax. One day, he came to a police station on the edge of a dark and brooding forest.
I'm in a hurry. It's a matter of life or death.
I think you better explain. Well, sir, if you was very brave, you could take a shortcut through the forest. Well, I wouldn't recommend it. You catch my drift.
No choice. And thank you.
I tell you.
You'll never guess my name. Never in a million years. Oh, clever me. Pretty I'm not, but a wife I've got.
What a clever fellow am I! Sure though I am, I reach for the sky. I never reckoned someone like me could ever wed a beauty like she. Isn't it good? Isn't it grand? Turned out exactly in the way I planned. Sure as my name is Rumpelstiltskin, soon I'll be the happiest little man in the land. I was doomed to live all alone, never find someone waiting at home. Here in the woods where no one can see, living a life that's solitary. Now isn't all, it's really nice, just went away but don't find device. Sure as my name is Rumpelstiltskin, when you see her marry me, there'll be no surprise.
Ethel, the miller's daughter, who's having a bit of a crisis. Sir Doggerel verse, and the best of the rest.
beloved, we are gathered here.
Not yet. The groom's not here.
It is customary as wedding for the groom.
He will be here.
My dear, do not upset yourself. I dare say at this very minute he's on his way. Yes, that's it. What have I said?
Poet, draw feeling.
What about your Imperious Majesty?
I don't know. What do you think, dear?
Something about wedding, nothing just slushy.
Did you get that?
We are gathered here in this here church. The groom's not here, the bride's in the lurch.
You can't say that, you nincompoop. Look, you upset a cart. Do something uplifting.
What a solemn thing it is, even though she's in her tears. Never mind, we're gathered here in this here church. And a lovely church it is, though a bit parky down the pews. We therefore set to marry the man she did choose. Oh, what's his name? Who isn't here yet. Who's not very tall, I noticed, and a bit on the ugly side.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very short gentleman who won't tell me his name, but I think it's Gary.
Well, what about you? Any ideas?
No.
Oh, what a clever fellow am I! Sure though I am, I reach for the sky. They never reckoned someone like me could ever wed a beauty like she. Isn't it good? Isn't it grand? Turned out exactly in the way I planned. Sure as my name is, I'll be the happiest little man in the land. This is the moment I get the girl. Toss her a toss, I gave it a whirl. That's how you win, I'm sure you'll agree. Determination helps you succeed. Now I hesitate, now I shout. No one can seem to get my name found out. Sure as my name is, losing the practice of the weddings around.
I didn't think you would. Then you know what that means, don't you?
Yes.
A promise is a promise. I see you brought all your friends.
You can make a start now. Do the short one.
I beg your pardon.
Love, marry, obey, sickness, health. Believe out the worldly goods. I get those.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the happy union between Ethel, the miller's daughter, and I didn't catch your name.
And you won't. Hee hee.
So what do I call you?
This handsome character on her right.
I can't do that, it's got to be a name.
Roger.
Is that your name then?
No?
I'm confused.
Didn't you explain to him?
No, I was hoping.
Get on with it, your holy elevation.
The state of wedlock is an honourable institution, and we are gathered here to witness the happy union between Ethel, the miller's daughter, and this handsome character on her right. Do you, Ethel, take this handsome character on your right for your lawful wedded husband?
Stop! Don't do it, Ethel!
Albert!
Who on earth is that?
Albert, I gather.
He used to work here.
Listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
Your name is Rumpelstiltskin.
I thought he said Roger.
Never mind.
It's not fair. He told you my name.
Promise is a promise, remember?
Just don't expect any more gold, that's all.
Well, this is a fine to do, I must say. We're all ready for the wedding, and now there's no groom. What was that all about?
Don't worry, I'll marry Ethel.
You know what you're doing? She cries a lot, you know.
explain later.
Gloominess must go. Everyone's happy, nonny, nonny, no. Sunshine fills the skies. Out of the window, sadness flies. Heroine marrying hero. Quite right too. After the trouble that they've been through. Let the bells ring, merrily sing. La 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 la, ding dong. Hey, happy birthday, happy we'll say. La 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 la, ding dong. Hey, la 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 la, ding dong. Laughter fills the town. Everyone's happy, derry, derry down. Hear the people sing. Sing the young sweethearts marrying. Let them learn that children's in wedding lists.
Almost done. Albert and Ethel did marry and lived happily together to the end of their long lives.
Which is what you expect, really.
And in that kingdom, nobody was ever called Rumpelstiltskin again.
Which is what you expect, really.
Perfectly legal, I think.
are the narrators. They will tell you the story of Jesus' Christmas party. Welcome to Jesus' Christmas party. Here come the innkeepers.
These two people are the innkeepers and they own the hotel down the road.
There's nothing the innkeepers like better than a good night's sleep. Here come some guests. Wanting to stay at the inn.
These guests are wanting to stay at the inn and they are ready to get their dusty clothes off and then have a good night's sleep in the inn.
Just then there was a knock at the door. So the two innkeepers got out of bed, went down the stairs, opened the door and...
What's the matter?
Can we stay the night at your inn?
Yes, you're lucky, we only have 4 rooms left. This way.
But sign the register.
So the two innkeepers shut the door, climbed the stairs, got into bed, and went to sleep. Mary and Joseph and the donkey.
Mary and Joseph had walked such a long way and they were looking for somewhere to sleep and they were very, very tired.
Just then there was another knock at the door. So the two innkeepers got out of bed, went down saber round my back. This way!
But sign the register.
Here's 2 blankets.
So the 2 innkeepers shut the door, climbed the stairs, got into bed, and went to sleep. Here comes Joseph again. Just then there was another knock at the door. So the 2 innkeepers got out of bed, went down the stairs, opened the door, and what's the matter now?
Have you got a smaller blanket?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you.
So the 2 innkeepers shut the door, climbed the stairs, got into bed, and went to sleep. Here comes a bright light. Just then a bright light woke the 2 innkeepers up. So the 2 innkeepers got out of bed, went down the stairs, opened the door, and that's all we need. So the 2 innkeepers shut the door, climbed the stairs, drew the curtains, got into bed, and went to sleep. Here come some shepherds and their sheep. got out of bed,
No bubbles. No bubbles.
So the two innkeepers shut the door, climbed the stairs, got into bed and went to sleep. Here come three kings and their pages. To see baby Jesus. Yes, then there's another knock at the door. So the two innkeepers got out of bed, stormed down the stairs, threw open the door, and we're the kings and we come. So the two innkeepers shut the door. This way! What's on the register? Hurry up! Hurry up! So the two innkeepers slammed the door, climbed the stairs, got into bed, and went to sleep. Here come some angels. Shepherds left all the sheep to sleep in, and gave him all their love. The King brought him some lovely presents. The King brought him some lovely presents. The King brought him some lovely presents, and gave him all their love. Just then some singing woke the two innkeepers up. Right, that does it! So the two innkeepers got out of bed, stormed down the stairs, threw open the door, stormed round the back. Just then some singing woke the two innkeepers up. Right, that does it! So the two innkeepers got out of bed, went down, stormed down the stairs, threw open the door, stormed round the back, stormed into the stable, and were just about to complain when... Baby? What baby? Yes, a baby's been born. His name is Baby Jesus. Oh, isn't he cute? I wish I had a baby brother. So the two innkeepers went back to the inn and woke up all the guests. Wake up, a baby's been born! I don't believe it. Come on, I'll show you! So no one got much sleep that night.